and welcome back to more adventures in the city of Uthnatha in Baldur's Gate Shadows of Harm, the Enhanced Edition. We have just killed an eye tyrant, or beholder in more surfacer term.
Evidently so.
Grumpy old Edwin. But yes, well, we've killed that, and we have to meet Fair and Seraphane.
For the taking. I am trembling with excitement.
We are to meet with Fear, and is she really called Fear or Fear or something like that? Anyways, her and Sylvain in the Drow Tavern in a few days, but I get the feeling that we might run into some jobs along the way. Actually, I think we might be looking those jobs up if we go, or maybe they won't appear while we've just killed the Eye Tyrant, because there is more jobs. Yes, no, I don't think this show. Hello there, drow lady.
Enter, come on.
Drow male, sorry. Well, it's elves, you know how they are. There's only one gender, elf. I greet you. Do you enjoy watching the spider's feet? This one is a few pleasures of God, for a few pleasures of God duty. This man will help these people. Wee wee wee. No, we're not saying that.
It is quite a horrible way to die.
Haha, horrible to die for them. What do we care? It is not.
Very true. It's well to have a job with constant entertainment.
Indeed. Well, I must get back. Go well. So these spiders are just gonna attack these, what is it, a kobold? A Durgar, well they're evil, so they just have to die, and a normal dwarf. Well, they're not evil, but still. Like any damn you, drow, I'll not die like a simpering whipped dog. Oh well, the drow is going to put up, or the dwarf is going to put up a fight.
Evidently so.
Good on him. But he's poisoned now, so his doom is inevitable. Oh, he did punch the spider. And the Durgar kind of just... Okay, this is very unrealistic. The Durgar dies to poison. Which I will say, I know my D&D knowledge. And that is impossible. Because Durgar are quite immune to almost any poisons, especially simple spider poison. Because yes, Durgar are an awesome subrace of dwarf. We're bold, grey, evil, and they're kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of almost Stalinist type of society. Very, everything serves the state and the military force and such, which I think is kind of cool. But yes, they actually were created by the Mind Flayers, by experimenting on dwarfs for over centuries and centuries. And one of the things they experimented with on them was poisons. A lot of variety of poisons. Till they eventually bred the Durgar to be, or is it Dwergar? I don't know. Till they bred them to be pretty much completely immune to poisons. And so yes, I find a Dwergar dying of poison quite unbelievable.
Oh, glory for the Dark Mother!
Do not dare to address me, male! Look down upon the ground when I pass! Praise the Dark Mother, old drow, that you even possess your groveling life!
Cheerful! Very cheerful. This is a slave trader. Yes. I think we might speak with them at a later point, or we might not.
Times drown and face first in gutter water, bleeding from every orifice, don't you know?
Because there's an opportunity to get some reputation with them, but do we really want reputation at this point? We have a kind of evil party, and they are none too cheerful with our current status. So maybe, just maybe, we should not do that. But I don't see any more jobs, so I guess we will... Oh, we can just meet Fair and Sylvain here then. Alright.
It's good that you have come, Feldrin. Up until now, I have only had the company of Sylvain, and his pathetic melancholy has nearly drained my patience. So I shall be brief and send you on your way. Would you like that, Sullivan? Yes?
Just spit it out if you must.
Very well. The matron mothers have decided the deep gnomes, the Snefmneblin, have not shown enough fear of the drow of late. So it's time to teach them a lesson. Mother Ardulans has volunteered you for this particular service.
You want me to kill Snefmneblin? Gnomes? Such a minor task. I am to waste my time on it. I have better things to do, woman.
You have better things to do than serve the queen of the demon weapons, Mother Loaf herself.
Pah! As if the Spider Queen would care if we do what we do with the deep gnomes. Send Feldrin if you're so interested. I'm sure he can do it without me, I assure you.
No, you will go with Feldrin. Argue again and it shall be your tongue, Salavane. Approach the Snefmneblin village in the great cavern and await a patrol. Slaughter them and bring back proof of the deed. Return here in a few days.
If this is what the matron mother agrees, then I have little choice. I go now, Feldrin. Catch up quickly. I expect you there without delay. Alright then, well, killing gnomes, I'm fine with that. Let's go kill some gnomes. Actually, maybe we can have a word with Thea before Sullivan gone. Maybe we can scheme with her a little bit, because Sullivan is kind of a cranky old brick.
I suggest you go and find Sullivan at the Snefmneblin village in the northwestern part of the cavern, and quickly. I do not tolerate delays.
Such a fine woman. Alrighty then, off to kill some gnomes. I play WoW a bit. I had friends who play WoW. They wholeheartedly approved the killing of gnomes. Because gnomes are evil. Kind of. Well, they are kind of in that game. It's a little cheerful technology type of thing. Bah. Oh, kobold slave. Kinda.
You must gather your
Well,
party before venturing
I guess the
forth.
croffling of a kobold slave can be useful. Kind of. Can set them in small holes and such. I wouldn't let them carry my drinks though. No, because you see how they move about. They're kind of like hoppity 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 and it'll spill drinks all over. They would be terrible servants in that regard. So, probably not as waiters. What could kobolds be used for? Cleaning, I suppose. They could even get in all the small corners and stuff. They don't have to move furniture. It would be terrible moving furniture. Unless you have a lot of kobolds. Yes, such interesting thoughts D&D arises. What use are kobold slaves? You'd have to ask dragons. They are very good with kobold slaves. Or that Malavey guy from Baldur's Gate 1. Anyways, here's Sullivan. Finally, you're here. We shall wait here for the patrol to come to us. One will come soon, I expect. And then we can get this over with.
Look, I can handle this myself, Sullivan. If you would prefer to return to the city.
Perhaps I will take you up on your offer then. Fear enjoys making me dance and I have no desire to comply. Are you sure you can accomplish this?
Of course! I like murdering whole groups of gnomes.
Very well. I will go. Once the deed is done, take the helmet of the leader and return to the tavern Uthnatha. I will meet you there. Do not fail, Feldrin. So we can just kill them with Sullivan here, but I see an opportunity to scheme against him. Maybe say that he did not fulfill his duty or such. Well, we did. He might be too lazy to grab the favor of the drow ladies, but we're not. Nah. I think Viconia knows all well how far Skisny will go to earn the favor of drow ladies.
Yes, you will have him on his knees every night. And day. Just constant kneeling.
Kinky. So here are gnomes who are nicely moving up in a row. Well, that fellow. Does one have a helmet?
Yes.
No, one is not wearing armor and apparently he is the leader. Drow of Northland tegen de ziekte Ustra.
Prepare to die, Snuffleuven scum!
Alarm! There's slowly in Nulta! Yes, let's so... Wow! They're hitting us! I mean, they're not hitting us well, but they're hitting us. Which is pretty impressive. With our AC. Well done, Snuffleuven. Well done. You've almost proven worthwhile. Oh well. We needed the helmet, I think. Ah, is this the leader's helmet? Yeah, patrol leader's
I
helmet.
can carry them.
Subtly maintained,
Minions, get it!
but
Oh,
good
great.
killing grounds, nevertheless.
I have room for this, but not anything else. Take the helmet, and out we go. You can actually do this peacefully. You can, with Sylvain gone, you kind of go to the deep nub and say, "Look, I only need your helmet, and then that will make them think that we killed you, and then we don't have to kill you, and you can escape with your lives." But we don't think Skissing would even bother with that, really. And I really don't want more reputation, which I think you'll get if you do it that way. No, murdering them is fine. Very fine. Really should. Does anyone need this spell? Nope. In the scroll case. Does anyone need this spell? Nope. In the scroll case. So I could maybe wear this Earth ring, but inside the Drow City, charisma is useful, since you know the whole scheming politics and convincing them we're something we're not. So I am keeping that ring of charisma improving on for now. Later on we will have some purely combat quests in this Underdark, and then I'll probably stick the ring on.
Do I have to do all the work?
Yes, quite. Over here we can buy some worthless slaves, I believe. But that's mostly a waste of coin, and I don't want to waste coin.
Yes! Don't waste any coin! That coin is mine!
Very nice. Very good, Skizny. We won't waste coin.
You owe me.
There are stars in this walkway. Just noticed that. There's a big star right here in the middle. It's kind of like a rock stage. Awesome. Right. Let's tell Fair the good news.
Ah, you have returned. With the Snuffleuven's helmet, no less. Good. I am sure the gnomes are scrambling as we speak to provide tribute to the matron matters.
Yes, I'm sure the gnomes were suitably impressed by our display of viciousness. No doubt they had no inkling we are capable of such a feat.
What is this? Are you losing your stomach for blood, Sylvain? The Spider Queen will be displeased to hear such, I would think.
I'll save my wrath for the Drow's true enemies. Lolth knows this, as does the matron of my own house.
It is not for you to decide, male. I shall have your bloody heart ripped from your chest on the altar if you continue to speak.
I call your bluff, arrogant one. Act as and risk a war between your house and mine. How would Mater Ardalan see that, I wonder?
It is almost worth it to silence your impotent tongue.
Oh, I went a little bit skizny there. Though I might imagine Fear going all angry psycho bitch might sound a little bit like Skizny.
I sound nothing like that. I am not a drow woman.
Yeah, you're not much of a drow male either.
I resent that. I'm a fine drow male. Where's my coin and money and killing?
Alright, fair enough. Not much of a male though, never mind.
If the handmaiden were to see you speak to me such, she would flay you open without a second thought.
You'd be so lucky to spot a bitch. Whoa, Ooh. Yeah, sorry, I thought I skipped something.
Bah! I will listen to you do no more. Feldrin, meet me in my private quarters in the Freedom Fighter Society Tower within an hour. Feldrin, do not be late. Very well, I will be there. Good. You, Cellophane, will wait until the matron mothers find another task to set to you. May it lead you to a gruesome death, worm.
Imoen leveled up. And yes, we now actually only have 1 hour to go and speak with Fair. Because yeah, she's pissed. And pissed off drow women are not the most stable to deal with. And definitely someone who's not to disappoint. So, well, 4 and 5 spells, nice. So we will head straight away to the Female Fighter Society.
You must gather your party before
Venturing forth.
Very well.
So this is definitely not the time that you will need to make the mistake to rest first, or yeah, Fair will have you killed immediately. Now, Female Fighter Society, is that the first one or the second one? Let's look at the map. That's the first one. Okay, straight up here.
Fine, fine.
And here we have Fair. It's not much of a private quarters here. Still, Fair, I thought she would be a priestess, not a fighter. Oh well. Maybe I was... No, I'm pretty sure she's a priestess. Maybe she's a fighter cleric or something. I suppose that's possible.
You are lucky that my mood has improved, Male. I was pondering having you tortured for my amusement, but the whim has passed. You needn't look so nervous, fool. If I desired you for intimate matters, you'd be naked and sweating already. No, I need you for something else. You are aware of my relationship with Sullivan, yes? You need not stare at me so blankly. Our animosity is open and obvious. His insolence is beyond all endurance. I cannot tolerate it without risking my position as in love's hierarchy. But I also cannot take action that will be traced back to myself or my house without risking war. So you shall take action for me. You will kill Sullivan. And what will be my reward for this task? Your reward is your continued existence and my continued favor. Will you do this because you will do this because I command it, or you shall suffer unspeakable torments. We are drow, and drow show no mercy. My opportunity is nearly upon me, and I will not be distracted by a gnat at my back. Sullivan has been given time off from his regular duties. You will find him in his quarters in the Male Fighter Society, sulking in his want. I don't know what that's my lacking of English. I don't know what sulking in his want means. His want. Alright, feel free to explain it to me. Pretty much I can conclude that he's sulking. That's something I can gather from this. He will not be expecting you, but not will he suspect your true intentions, I imagine. He will greet you and then you will kill him. Those of my house would be the first questions for his death, but you, without allies to any house, can get away with his murder. Once you are done, take this. Take his Biwafi cloak and bring it to me back here. It shall make an excellent trophy. That is all. Do you understand what I ask of you, Feldrin? Telling anyone will bring death down upon yourself. I shall keep your secret if you keep mine. Oh, I understand, and I look forward to killing that arrogant bastard. It is good to see a drow male with commendable lust for power. Continue this attitude, Feldrin, and things in Ufnuthra will prove favorable for you. Go then. You have 3 days to hunt down the fool and return with his cloak. Do not fail me, Feldrin. Despite what she says, Gisney, we may be able to use this situation to our advantage. Perhaps there's no need to kill Solavain. Consider this at least.
So yes, there definitely
Have you
is.
given any thought to what you will do once this whole business is over with?
I'm not sure. I was hoping to be being somewhere with you, however. Maybe a grand castle made of gold. You flatter me, Skizny. I hope those are not just empty words you're spilling purely for my benefit, however. I have thought on the future myself. With a little ambition, I see us carving out an empire, ruling a small kingdom and living in hedonistic luxury we are meant to. Oh, yes!
I've no interest in lording. No, that's definitely not.
That doesn't sound like such a bad idea. Something I could have thought of myself. That's why you're wonderful for me, Viconia. Fair. It is little more than an idle fantasy, really. It is good to see that you have a little desire, however. Perhaps that is something I can work on.
Ooh, yes. I like this part of the Viconia romance.
A child of man,
And indeed,
man of greed.
if you're an adventurer of power, you eventually want to do something. Shut up, Skizny. You eventually want to do something cool with that money. You don't just want to hoard it like some dumb dragon. No, you want to make something awesome. And not just armor or something, no. Almost all my adventurers have eventually wanted to crave for a tower or home or something of a center for
I don't
themselves.
feel like I fit in with the people in the city anymore.
This is a drow city, Imoen. I don't think it would be good if you felt you like fit in here. Well, Skizny kind of does, but you know. Viconia maybe. So, how's Gelad? Male Fighter Society. We probably have to visit the Male Fighter Society for this one.
Very well.
So, we could just go ahead and kill Sullivan here. Let's speak with him.
I do what I must, when I must. Know this well.
Feldrin, what are you doing here? The matron mothers have not given me another task so soon, have they? I was given leave to rest. So we can just straight up kill this Sullivan. Which is okay. I suppose I could do that for role-playing purposes, but I think the most fun path is to spare him. And as Jaheira suggests here, there is more opportunity for trickery and mischief if we don't straight up kill this man. So let's say,
Fear has sent me to kill you.
let's try the second one.
I'm sorry, Sullivan. I have no choice but to kill. I have to kill you.
It was only a matter of time. She and I were lovers. But the matron mother saw she was feeling more care for me than the Spider Queen would allow. She suffered torture at the hands of the tentacle rods. I shudder at the thought. All that remained once the handmaidens were done was her ambition. And I remained the only reminder of her weakness. Very well, then. It had to end like this, so it shall be, but Sullivan shall not go quietly. Let's actually stop this.
Wait, I have an idea. We don't actually have to do this.
So then, if you're not going to kill me, what do you propose we do? So, yeah, this is a stupid answer. Kill you regardless. Doesn't seem too much of a way out of this. This actually, there are actually very famous mods for Baldur's Gate. One of the first mods, even, I believe, that allow you to indeed take Sullivan with you as a companion by, well, not now, but by the end of this quest. However, I don't have that mod installed, as I'm not too big a fan of it. It's just not my writing style. So, I think I'll pick this second option here to reveal.
I need your big waffy stupid cloak. Yes, I need your stupid cloak to prove that fair that you are dead. But can you hide enough or leave some body parts around somewhere that to make it think that you're dead?
Well, you can have my cloak. I've little need for it. And I do not know. I cannot be seen in the city without endangering your lives as well as my own. And I do not wish a war between my house and Dispana. I've never wished to harm those who were not foul and evil, true enemies of the drow. Oh dear, Sylvain is a goody two-shoe drow secretly. Yeah. Kind of the drizzed mold. All foul and evil. I prefer myself, when it comes to drow, I prefer myself more those like Viconia, like still evil and such, but maybe just not fitting in with the whole Lothite society that the drow have built up. Because there are many, and it's also quite a few gods in the drow pantheon that kind of fits that thing, so I think that works much better. There's even some drow cities that are not Lothite cities, which allows some very interesting roleplay as well. I do not know why I tell you this. Perhaps it is the mercy you show me, but I feel we drow have lost the right path. We need to be led back to it. I will seek those who feel as I do, perhaps. I shall remain in the shadows and not betray your secret, Feldrin. I thank you for your mercy you have shown. It suggests that there's hope for our people. May Elstrade, Lady Silverhair, watch over you always. Yes, that's the goody two-shoe drow god. I'm not fond of her. I like my drow evil. Maybe not Lothite, but certainly evil, or at least chaotic neutral. I have some great D&D characters. I have one great D&D character who was a drow, who sadly died, I think, in the second session of our D&D adventure, but still, I love playing him, and I might revive him for some future stuff. He was called Crenown, and he was awesome. He was a scumbag. Utter scumbag. And he liked to sleep around, which is always fun with previous characters. So let us report back to Fair.
On my way.
And then maybe call this an episode.
Ah, I see you're carrying the Puwafi of my darling Feldrin. Sylvain is dead, yes? Of course, he is dead. Here, give it to me. All love is foolish. You've done well, Feldrin. You've earned a place of honor in this house by serving me well. This shall not stop, naturally. First, I will speak to you alone, Feldrin.
Oh dear, I forgot about this part.
I find you useful, Feldrin. You are a strong and powerful male, worthy of my bed. You shall remain here for a time and please me. Come.
So we can try and bluff our way out of this. And depending on what romance you do, that's kind of necessary. Let's say Skizzy is a bit horny out of all this.
I'm all for that! Excellent. I shall show you, my dark Feldrin, why an evening with Fear is worth more than an eternity with all other women. Come, I am anxious to begin.
And then, yes, we rest. I didn't know how much restful that night would be.
Ah, finally you awaken. Come, rise, lazy one. I was almost ready to call in the slaves and have you beaten. There's much for you to do. It is time to introduce you to the matron mother of House Dispana, Feldrin. Mother Erdulans is anxious to see the male who has done so much for Uthnatha. You will go to the temple, meet me and Mother Erdulans there. Do not delay, Feldrin. Mother Erdulans wishes to speak with you immediately.
You could just teleport me with you!
Drop any lower? Evidently so.
And Viconia seems to pipe in on the night of passion that Skizny has shared with another drow woman.
It seems that you cannot resist the spell of feed the female that female drow's cask, isn't he? I find it quite amusing, actually. Did she force you into the act, or did you go willingly? No matter. Hopefully we have the opportunity to kill the wench. Were I not in hiding, I would challenge her openly and remove her head. But we cannot have everything.
So she is quite cool about this. She just sees it as a motivation to prove that she's better and stronger than the other woman. Jaheira and especially, well, we don't have her in a party, but Eri react quite differently to this. And that might screw up your whole relationship with them. But Viconia's fucking cool. Anyways, with that, well, spicy ending! We shall leave this episode, and next one we shall meet Fear's mother, Mother Erdulance, Matron Mother Erdulance. Oh, that sounds like a Bond villain name. Anyway, have a good day.